What is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome back to part 6 of my Springtrap pixel art tutorial. So for this part, we're going to hopefully finish things up, but if we can't, we're going to just have a lot of the detail done, and then the next video should be pretty short, but I think we'll be able to do it. So let's just get right into it, and hopefully everything will be working out, because there's a lot of detailed parts to do. So first off, we're going to start by going to the left side, and we're going to do the wires that we missed last time. So come over to where we have this shape right here. So what we're going to do is switch to our black wool, and from the left block right here, we're going to go down and to the left 2 singles until we have something that looks like this. And then we're going to work with the left single block right there. We're going to go below it and put 1 below. Then we're going to go to the left of it, and we're going to put 4 going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we're going to go down into the left 3, and then up into the left 3. So it should look like this. Oh, 3 flat, I forgot to mention, sorry. So let me just recap that real quick. So we did 4 vertical, then down into the left 3 flat, then up into the left 3 flat, and it should look like this. Then we're going to go to the final block on the left side right here, and we're going to go down below it and put 2 going straight down. 1, 2. From there, what we're going to do is choose the final block in the down 2 we just placed. I'm going to put 1 to the right, 1 down, then 1 to the right again. And as you can see, we're kind of getting like the weird jagged shape for the wires going on. So we're just going to hopefully stick with it and see if it works out. So from here, we're going to go down into the right 2 flat again. 1, 2. Then we're going to go down into the right 4 vertical, and this is going to be one of our splits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it does look kind of weird on the right camera, man, but hopefully things come back together, because usually I might forget something in the pixel art. But anyways, we're going to go down into the left 2 flat from here. 1, 2. Then on the left block in the 2 flat we just placed, we're going to go below it, and we're going to put 5 going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should have 4 of these blocks by themselves like this, and then the 1 block concealed below the one we just put it under. And now we're going to go to the left of the 5 we just placed. So we're just constantly working with the final blocks that we just placed, and we're either going to go to the diagonal, or we're going to connect to them. So we're going to go to the final block right here, and put 2 going below it. 1, 2. So now going to the bottom block in the 2 we just placed, we're going to put 4 going to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we count them all up together, it should be 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now let's switch back to our black wool, and we're going to go to the right side right here, and we're going to go up and to the right from there. 2 flat. 1, 2. Then from there, we're going to go to the right block right here, and put 1 on top of it. 1 to the right. Then 1 on top of that. So it should look like this now. Now here's where it gets a little complex, because a lot of this wire stuff is just going to be black wool. So going to the 2 we just placed, the 2 up like that. Oh my god, it's raining. We're going to put 1 extra on top of it. 1 to the right. And it should look like this now. And what we're going to do is work with the 1 to the right we placed. We really wanted that one there. So we're going to put 3 more on top of this 1. So 1, 2, 3. So it should be equal in height to this block over here. Then from there, we're going to go up and to the right 1 single block. Down into the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from that 6 vertical, what we're going to do is use that to build just the remainder of the bottom half of the wire. So we're going to go down into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go to the middle block and put 1 to the left, like that. And the bottom block, right here, we're going to go to the right of it and put 1. Now from that 1 to the right we just placed on the bottom block, we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical from it. 1, 2. Then we're going to go up and to the right from here. So get one block up and to the right and bring it up until it touches that up there. So just extend it straight up. Perfect. So this is the basic frame of the wire. Now I'm going to fill in the black wool stuff, and then from there everything else will be red wool. So let's start at the top. So hovering back up to the top now, you see how we started right here with the 3. What we're in fact going to do is go down to this first single block we have by itself, and we're going to go down into the right from there, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, it touches the block right here that was already there. And from the 3 flat we just placed, which should be this, we're going to go to the left block right here and go below it and put 3 going straight down. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do 2 things with the 2 bottom blocks. So the second to last block right here, we're going to put 1 block to the left of it. And the final block on the bottom right here, we're going to just connect it to the wall over here, so it should go straight through. So 1, 2. And once it touches like that, what you're going to want to do is, you see how there's a 3 gap right here? The middle block in the 3 gap, we're going to put 1 block there. Then we're going to go to over 1, so skip this space, so we have these 2 right here, this 1, 2. What we're going to do from that is we're going to put 2 on top of it, so 1, 2, so it creates this brick. And then make these 2 blocks touch by putting 1 to the left right there. So it's kind of complex, so I'll redo it for a quick step for you guys. So we had this 2 originally, and all we did was add 2 to the top of it, like that. And then we put 1 block to the left so that it looks like these 2 are touching at a diagonal. Next, what we're going to do is go to this corner right here. So from that corner, we're going to go down into the left 2 flat. And from that 2 flat, we're just going to bring them both down until they touch whatever's below them. So extend this one all the way down, extend that one all the way down. Perfect. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a marker for ourselves. So we're going to go to this strip right here. If you can find it, make sure you pick it out. This strip right there. And starting from the top, we're going to count 4 blocks down and mark each of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now going to the right of that block, we're going to just extend this all the way up until it touches right there. So now we should have a space down here that is 2 blocks thick. Wait, is it 2 blocks thick? I think I messed up something. Oh no. So we have these 2 blocks thick space right here. What we're going to do is extend it up 1, so it should be 3 blocks. Make sure it's a 3 block gap. And I actually did mess up, so all we have to do to fix my mistake is go up. So we have this 3 block gap, just go up to right here and put 1 block there. That's all. So it should look like this now. And if like this part of the pixel art tutorial isn't that serious, so if that block if you guys mess up right there, just put it red. It doesn't matter. Like it's seriously just 1 more extra piece of wire that doesn't even get noticed. So anyways, let's continue to the final part of this step, where we're going to go down to the left side over here. We're going to do this side, and then we're going to do right there. So on this side right here, we're going to skip these 2 spaces. So 1, 2 get skipped. And then we get a black wool right there. And that's it for this part. And then we're going to hover up to here now. So this entire area needs to get done. So starting in this pit right here, we're going to count 2 up. 1, 2, get skipped. And then we're going to put 2 black wool on top of that. 1, 2. Now this bottom black wool we just placed can't do anything, but the top one has a space to the left that we're going to fill in with black wool. And the way we're going to do this next part is really simple. Up here in the corner, this left part right here gets a space right there, and then to the right of it we're going to put a black wool. Then below it gets another space, so it should look like this. Then we're going to go 2 black wool to the right, so 1, 2. then 2 spaces to the right, so 1, 2. And then from that right block and the space we just created, we're going to put 1 below it, and then everything else right here in this area is going to be black wool. So just surround it all in black wool. Then you can knock out your spaces. And now everything left right here in this entire area, all these holes, are going to be red. So just take out your red wool, and all the holes that look like they're part of the pixel art, fill it in. So like right there is not a hole. So I'm going to just fill it in and show you guys. So let me do that real quick. And I know a lot of people don't do the Springtrap tutorial since it's long, but for the people who are watching it, I'd like to thank you guys for 9,000 subs. That's freaking amazing. And I didn't even think that. I didn't know I was at 9,000 until like I was already, I think, 100 or so subs past 9K, which is crazy because I didn't even know I hit like 8,500 yet. So once again, thank you guys for everything. So the red wire should look like this. Okay, and now we're done with the red wires. And let me see the time, because I did take a long time with that. 11 minutes, Jesus. That's the price of detail. So now let's do the eyes. So eye numero 1 on the left. What we're going to do is, the eye have weird shapes, that's the problem. But anyways, so we're going to hover up to the top of it. So right here, where we have this 3 flat and this 1 single by itself. We're going to go to that 1 single and put 1 below it. And then we're going to put 1 to the right of it as well. So this 1 single by itself, we put 1 below it and 1 to the right. And now we're going to start this eye. So what we're going to do to start this eye is we're going to go to the block we placed below it right here. And we're going to go down and to the right from it, 2 flat. Then up and to the right from it, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then up and to the right, just 1, I guess, because we just need it to touch. So that's separating the wire from the rest of the eye. So on the right side of this line is going to be black wool, so just fill that in with black. And the left side is going to be light gray wool, so fill that in with light gray. Perfect. Now let's start the eye. Actually, technically this is starting the eye, but whatever. So we're going to go back down now to where we had this block below the 1 we created. And going below that, we're going to put 2 going to the left, so 2 flat going to the left. So 1, 2. Then from there, we're going to go down and to the left, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From there, we're going to go down and to the left, 3 flat. And then we're going to start doing some singles. So 1, 2, 3. And I wonder if this rain's ever going to end. It seems to have been going forever. So from there, we're going to do singles. So we're going to go down and to the left, 4 single blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's time to do some vertical stuff so that we can get the circular shape going. So we're going to go down to the left, 3 vertical. Then down and to the left, 2 single. And from the left block and the 2 single, we're going to go down into the right now, 1 single. So it comes back in like this. And now what we're going to do is real easy. It's going to be a bunch of 3s. So down to the left, 3, vertical, 1, 2, 3. Down to the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go down to the right, 2 vertical. Down to the right, 1 single, then 2 flat. And now from there, we're going to go down into the right, 3 flat. And from that 3 flat, what we're going to want to do is go down into the right, 5 flat. But we already have some stuff placed, so it should just meet up with what we already have. So it ends up having 6 spaces right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we're going to do is go to the right space over here and put 1 above it. So then it just leaves this 5 gap right here, which is exactly what we want. So now it's time to start the inner eye, because that's just the outer part, which that whole part's going to be brown. So if you want to fill that in with brown right now, you can. Actually, I didn't close the bottom part of his eye gap yet, so let me do that real quick. So going to this 3 we created, to the left of it, we're going to have a space, then 3 black wool, 1, 2, 3. And now below that space, everything's going to be black, so just fill it in with black wool real quick. And I suggest you wait till everything's filled in with black wool before you knock that space out. So then now you knock the space out. Oops. And later when you're filling it with brown, now you can just put that space in and it's all good. So now let's do the inner eye and then we'll be done with it. So going to the 5 gap we have right here, we'll count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to the left of it, we should have some black wool. So that's the black wool right here I was talking about. So we're going to start with this first one right here. We're going to go up and to the left from it, 1 single block, like this. Then up and to the left, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right, 1 single. And now we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single, then up and to the right, 1 single. So it's just going to be a back and forth pattern. So up and to the left 1, then up and to the right 1 again. From there, we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical, then up and to the right 2 flat. So it should look like this. 2 vertical next to a 2 flat. So it creates this R shape without the corner there. From there, we're going to go up and to the right 3 flat, then 1 single. So 3 flat just like this. 1, 2, 3. Then up and to the right 1 single. And that 1 single is the highest point, so we're going to descend from there and go straight down. So we're going to go down into the right 2 flat twice. So we have 2 flats like this, 2 flat blocks, black wool. We're going to do that twice. So this is 1. Go down below it, down to the right. Again, 2. Then we'll go down to the right 1 single block. Down to the right 2 vertical. And as you can see, we're almost done. All we need to do is go down into the right 1 single block. Down into the left 2 vertical. Down into the right 1 single block. So it's a repetitive pattern. And now finally down into the left 3 vertical. So now that this entire segment right here is going to be black wool. Then that outer part is going to be brown wool. And now let me do the eye. So from the eye, we're going to go to this 5 part right here. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to count 4 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to put 3 flat black wool going to the left. 1, 2, 3. So now we just have this floating 3 black wool, which is going to be the pupil of the eye. So on the left and the right side, we're going to put 1 single block going to the up and to the left from it. So like this. Then on the up and the right side, we're going to go up and to the left 4 vertical. So it should look like this. And now just to finish up the eye, we're going to connect them at a diagonal. So go up and to the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now for the center, all we're going to do, actually no, we're going to leave that. I'm going to fill it in as a whole later. So now it's time to start the next eye. Actually, I'm going to fill in the eye before the pupil, when I'm done with the right eye, and then I'll time lapse them filling in. But other than that, we're at the 20-minute mark, so it's time to start the right eye. Alright, so I'm flying over now. And what we're going to do for the right eye is pretty simple. We're going to go to this 4 flat on the bottom right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go to the right side of it. And we're going to go up and to the right 2 flat 3 times. So we need 2 flat blocks like this. And we're going to go up and to the right 3 times. So this is 1. Here's 2. And now finally, here's 3. From there, we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical 2 times. 1, 2. Now it's going to be a humongous number because this is the farthest point of the eye. We're going to go up and to the right. I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, up and to the right. 8 vertical blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from there, we're going to curve it back in and hopefully, whoops, I just shook my entire table. We're going to curve it back in and hopefully touch the wall. So we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Then up and to the left, 1 single. So everything should look like this. From there, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical, 1 single, then 2 flat. So it should go like this. 1, 2, like this. Then up and to the left, 1 single. And now it's going to level out. So we're going to go up and to the left, 2 flat. Up and to the left, 4 flat. And to hit the roof of it, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 flat. And now we're going to descend. So we're going to drop down into the left, 4 flat. Then down into the left, 1 single block. And from there, we just wanted to hit the wall. So just connect them with 1 block. It's no biggie. So when you connected it right here, just make sure you cover it up by putting creating this brick, this 2x2 right here. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. I was just watching my cousin join the map, so I'm just making sure he's not in the way. So when we go up to right here, we're going to put 1 block on top of it. So we're going to put this as a filler block. And on top of it, we're going to put 1 block. Whoops, 1 black wool. Then on top of that, we're going to put 2 black wool going to the right. So it should look like this. And if that's missing in your pixel art, it doesn't matter. It's just a tiny detail, it doesn't matter. All that matters is making sure that these connect at this angle like this. And now we can actually start the inner part of it because that itself is a pain in the butt. I'm trying to find a good point to start it from though, because I don't want to screw anybody up. Alright, let me see if this is a good spot to start from. So we're going to start from the 2 right here, these 2 verticals that are right next to the 6 vertical. So from that 2 vertical, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the bottom block and put 1 to the right of it. And the top block, we're going to put 4 more on top of this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go up and to the right 2 flat. And let me actually check the camera. The time now. We're at 24 minutes. So, whoops, I wrote down 24. I have to keep track of how much we're doing because if I do render this, it's going to take like an entire day. And nobody wants that. So, from the 2 flat we just created, we're going to go to the right block. Put 1 on top of it. So it looks like a backwards L. From there, we're going to go up and to the right 1 single block. Then we're going to go down and to the right 1 single block. And from that down into the right block, we're going to put 1 on top of it. Whoops, I accidentally knocked it out. We're going to put 1 on top of it so it looks like this. And now we're going to go up and to the right. So we're going to go up and to the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to go down and to the right from there 3 single blocks. So 1, then 2, then 3. Now from those 3 singles, we're going to go down and to the right 2 vertical, then 1 single again. So down and to the right 2 vertical just like this, then down and to the right 1 single. Then we're going to go down and to the left from this single, 1 single again. So it ends up, it ends up 2 singles looking like this, just touching each other. And from the left single we just created, we're going to go down and to the right 2 vertical. And now here's where it gets easy. We're going to go down and to the left 3 vertical. So it should be like close to touching now, which it is. Then from the bottom block, we're going to go down and to the left from it 2 flat. And we just slowly start approaching the ground. So we're going to go down and to the left 2 flat again. Then 1 single. 1, 2, 1. So you should have this. From that 1 single, you're going to go up and to the left 1, then down and to the left 1, then up and to the left 2 flat. And now it should touch perfectly with what we had before. And that's that for that part of the eye. And now let's do the pupil. So in the 2 flat we just created right here, we're going to go to the right block and put 3 placement blocks going up. 1, 2, 3. And now on top of that placement block, we're going to put 3 flat black wool going to the right. 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this before you get rid of your placements. On each side again, we're going to do the same structure as we did on that eye. So we're going to go up and to the left 1 on each side. Then we're going to go up and to the left and up and to the right 4 on each side, 4 vertical. 2, 3, 4. Next side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now to finally connect them, we're going to go across at a diagonal 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now both eyes are in fact filled in. And what I want to do for the pupil is, I kind of forgot what I did for the pupil. Let me see something. I think I did white pupils and gray. I think I did white pupil and gray, like eyeballs, or let me check. Yeah, so I'm gonna fill it in for you guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill in the entire both of these eyes. So I'm gonna get the potion of swiftness out because I thought we were gonna be done this video, but we're at the 29-minute mark, so I do not think we are. So we're gonna have a part 7. Oh my god. And part 7 is definitely gonna be the last one because I'm gonna do some filling in right now for you guys. So let's whoop out the potion of swiftness. And the inner eye is gonna be light gray. So I'm gonna do both inner eyes before I time lapse it. So what you're gonna do from here is we're gonna go to the middle block. So the way you find the middle block is count 3 up and knock that out. And we're gonna put white wool right there. And then on each side of it, so left, right, up, and down of it, we're gonna put 1 white wool. And that's it for that eye. And now let's go do the other eye. So fill it in with light gray completely. Find the middle block by going 3 up. 1, 2, 3. And then do the same thing with the white wool we just did. So now it should look like this. And for the final touch of this pixel art, this piece, this area is going to be dark gray. then that area is going to be black, and then that area is going to be brown. So I'm going to time lapse this for you guys. So that ends this part of the pixel art tutorial. I thought we were going to be done today, but apparently we aren't. So next time I'm going to finish everything up because we only have the ears to do and then fully color it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.